deal with airplane peanuts.
I was on this show on Netflix and I got fired for a joke because there was an international competition and the Chinese team was competing and they fell off the obstacle course into the water and they called it the Beast Blood and I didn't say that. The competitor's name was Bin Feng. Yeah. And I said, there goes Bin Feng into the duck sauce. Now, yeah, you know?
Yes.
And
USA.
USA. And the hypocrisy was I got fired, whatever.
For that,
I got fired. Free comedian. But Bin Feng retweeted the clip of me saying that. Bin Feng, who I said it about, was very, he was like, hilarious, it's so funny, blah, blah, blah. He wants to come to my comedy shows, but I got fired by this fat white woman named Barbara. Yeah, because Barbara has to fucking stand up for China when it's like, you're a fat fuck, you have duck sauce on your fingertips, and then, you know what I mean? You know?
I love it.
Children who have Down syndrome, beautiful population of children to work with. One of the things with Down syndrome is, bigger tongues from the chromosomal deficiency. So you're saying that you have chromosomal abnormality.
Yes, big tongue.
Let me see it.
Tardy.
Let me see it. That's a Down syndrome tongue.
Yeah. My mother, when she was 9 years old, she grew up during the Korean War. She was walking her sister to school. Just cut to the chase. Her sister got hit by a military truck. Oh my God. Entrails on the streets. There was no ambulance, so she had to run up and get my uncles. Right. They took rice bags, picked up my aunt, who's obviously dead, and buried,
ate her for dinner. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't waste this.
Duck sauce.
The war-torn country. The Koreans, they'll eat anything.
Finally, we got meat. Finally, we have some meat.
Yeah,
thank God.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Right. It's fine. It's my mom's trauma. Don't do that. That's the most racist thing I've ever seen.
I know. I didn't take my shoes and socks off. Is that okay? Am I being disrespectful to the sun god? I don't want to be disrespectful to fucking Kung Fu Panda. Legally, that's Down syndrome tongue, a DST.
Wow. And I'm not offended by it.
Thank you for validating my...
Say it again.
DST, Down syndrome tongue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. So
what else is Down syndrome about me?
They are typically, usually because of the chromosomal abnormality, a bit overweight. On the smaller side, usually lifespan is to about 60. And instigate. The instigators.
They're all instigators.
No, I'm kidding. No, the last part I'm kidding. But you do have a lot of qualities.
Okay. Please, there's a comedy line, and you were writing it, right?
But that's what good comedians do.
I understand. But then you had crossed over.
Which part crossed over?
Don't fucking piss me off.
No, but which part crossed over?
I don't have Down syndrome.
Okay.
No.
I've never done a DNA test.
I'm telling you right now. I'm almost positive I don't have it.
Okay.
Do I have it?
No.
I can drive. I can drive.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I know how to stream things on, Hulu. Can they do that?
Yes.
Oh, they can.
Yes, some of them can because they have good therapists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can they do you have a pretty good KD when they play Warzone on
Yeah, I mean, when I was,
We had a really high functioning person.
Short neck, small ears.
There we go.
There you go, tiny white
flattened face, of course, but that's because I'm Asian. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Almond
shape eyes that slant up.
Almond shape eyes.
Yeah, right. Almond shape. That's not fair.
Are they just describing Asian?
They're Asian.
What the fuck?
A short neck. Oh.
A tongue
small
that
ears. Oh, fuck. Tongue. Yeah, that's me.
Beautiful,
Tiny
beautiful.
white spots on the
No,
iris.
but Bobby, it's a compliment because it's, working with all types of children with disabilities. Down syndrome children, children with Down syndrome are beautiful.
They're beautiful
friendly.
people.
No,
They're
the
beautiful
friendliest children, truly out of the, and that's also a characteristic of children with Down syndrome is they're very friendly and outgoing. You're very friendly and outgoing. And and that's what it is. So I would say this, Bobby. Let me say this as a clinical a clinical therapist. You're talking. I'm actually, it's silly, but I am technically, at least in the state of New York, legally allowed to say what I'm saying is you don't have Down syndrome, but you have many characteristics that are,
and I'm fine with that,
consistent with Down syndrome.
Okay, and I'm fine with that.
I would say you're consistent with Down syndrome.
Talk about sabotage. He's on stage, and I'm in the lobby of this. When you open, you go to the lobby, you get a drink. And this is like in the late 90s. And these two college girls were like, we don't like Polly. We thought you were hilarious. And I go, oh, thank you, And they go, you want a blowjob?
Just like that.
Yeah. I go, oh, thank you. You're right. So there was like, Paulie had a limo there, right? Some limo driver was going to drive him around after the show. So I go, let's go. I asked the limo driver, can me and these girls go in the limo, right? We're giving him a blowjob. And then the door opens
Oof.
and it's Paulie.
Oh, boy.
And he goes, what about me, dude? That's what he says. Right? So then he grabs both of them and they walk to the tour bus because we were on a tour bus. So now I'm sitting in the limo with my pee-pee out, just, the rage.
Yeah.
Would you be angry?
Yeah. I thought when he said, what about me, dude, you pushed them to the side and started blowing him.
You look Mexican. I thought you were Mexican.
That's
a
what
little.
happens. Yeah.
But you're born
Hey, how dare you, man?
But in definitive.
What, have eyes? I mean, 10 out of 10 people would think you were Mexican.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was Mexican in high school.
Yep. Yeah.
The Filipinos didn't like me, and my school was predominantly black and Mexican, so the Mexicans took me in, and I speak Spanish, and I get on. Mexicans are, I'm not even going to lie to you, even over Filipinos, my favorite people in the world. Yeah.
No, right. They're my favorite people, too, as long as they're citizens.
I don't learn new things very easy, as right?
It's adult
Another thing
ADHD.
consistent with Down syndrome.
He does have a real learning.
I don't have it.
Bobby.
Whoa.
No, but Chris, he's LD. He has a learning disability.
He has a learning.
I don't have a learning
I work with
disability.
children
I'm
with learning-
fine.
I work with
Wait,
children
you
with
do have a
disabilities,
learning
too.
I don't have fine. Stop putting it out there.
Do you have dyslexia?
I don't
also
have
has
dyslexia or
a-
nothing.
Disability.
He also has adult ADHD.
Okay.
I don't have adult nothing, man. I'm a normal guy.
Adult-
With
Yeah,
normal,
These are all like
normal
legit
human.
diagnoses.
We'll help you. I can help you.
I don't need help. Fuck you. Mitzi said to me years ago, and she said, it's a sin to support mediocrity. It's a sin
Merch. Sin
to support mediocrity, right? And it's like we do a disservice to comedy if we don't say anything.
Right. So who do you want to say into the cameras that's mediocre that
You.
needs to quit?
This is what the whole thing is. You.
I saw this one guy yelling on Twitter about what's going to happen if the Supreme Court justice sways this way and like you're just regurgitating articles you fucking Googled. And his thing is he works for FedEx. It's like, go fucking deliver the packages, babe. Just deliver the packages. Just mail me my shit, okay? Take a seat, hun.
Yeah.
Let the people who we voted in just do their jobs and trust in the system, and that's it.
Yeah. That's how Hitler came to power. Don't ask questions. Just follow.
When I first hooked up with Kalila, first of all, she's hot, and when
Gorgeous.
yeah, and when I did this, I'd never done this before. When I saw her naked, I got on my hands and knees with one tear coming down my eye, right, and I and my lips were trembling like this, right, and I go, I don't even believe in them, but I go, thank you, Jesus, like I was,
That's how you
dude,
praise.
I was. I was shaking, right?
Yeah.
And then when we fucked, we're like, that's my style. Tit for tat, you know what I mean? Pull in and out, you know what I mean? I like all that stuff, right? Before her, I'm not gonna say her name, but I made love to a woman. I fucked a woman. Made love to a woman, and she did the hula hoop.
Oh,
I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
So she doesn't go up and down when she's on top. She does, you know what I mean? She does the
hula hoop.
right? And my dick doesn't do that, right? So I was just like, whoa, it felt like it was gonna rip,
Rip.
right? And then I try to go, hey, can you do up and down? She's like, I don't know. And she kept doing the hula hoop. And that's when I knew, I go, this is never gonna work. She's hot, she's cool, you know what I mean?
But that could have been a teachable moment.
No, she can't learn it. If you don't know up and down, if you don't know up and down at the age of 30,
Only
you're out. There's no way you'll ever
done.
learn it. Yeah. I know. I just want to say this. Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I don't know what
I'm going to say this. Okay.
because you always look like you're sneezing.
That's funny. We're doing that. Funny, bro. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Hey man, you watch it. Very good. Very funny. Sneezing. Very funny. It's a fucked up disease, and I'm not making fun of the disease.
When your body, it's a crazy disease. It's like your body just accelerates.
It's so fucked up. I'm like, I'm not shaming them or making fun of them, right? But they're just be like, we just have to find the middle ground here.
Right.
I think that's what we're gonna get to.
Yes.
Right.
The middle ground.
Eventually, yeah.
Because it's like I know a lot of white dudes who are angry, who are actors, and they complain to me. It's all minorities now. It's like, bitch, For 50 years, 60 years in this business, we couldn't even fucking Genghis Khan, John Wayne. He cast John Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's what
But
we
John Wayne sells tickets. That's the difference. You know?
And you could pronounce his name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Helpful.
yeah.
for the-
Imagine the Asian actors who auditioned for that part.
Oh my
they
God.
found out who got it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who got it? John Wayne.
I've never had anal. I've never received anal sex, and I've never given anal sex ever in my life, and I've never actually had a woman even touch my butthole. It's something in, I guess, in maybe the neighborhood I'm from, we don't do the butt stuff. So as far as the butt tickle, I don't know how to. Maybe you could do. Maybe take one of the COVID nasal swab things, and you do that. You do an Asian COVID test.
Yeah. I'm playing Irvine this weekend. I'll sell out. Thank you. But it'll, and I'll crush it. Right?
Absolutely. The whole audience would be sitting on the floor Indian style. But what can you do?
No, they do. They do this, right? They do this like this, and they smoke like that. They're machetes.
Do you know what I feel like? You
Don't
probably
point
don't have a
at-
butthole that even smells. Like I would imagine, like you pull it out and it's like it's like smelling the inside
I
of a
beg
puppet.
to differ.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't look like a stinky because Koreans usually don't stink and they don't sweat.
I
You're
don't
right about the
sweat-
sweating stuff.
Yeah, but I shit good, and I have leaky.
And it's stinky.
I have leaky.
You have leaky?
Like, so my they used to call my, and this is not a lie, and George can attest to it because I've talked about this before. They used to call my dad the Korean kite, and the reason why they call him the Korean kite was because my dad would either get drunk or even not get drunk and be completely naked in a rage in the house, and he would be naked, just either beating up my mom or slamming the keyboards on my brother's head, which he did one time. This Casio keyboard, right? and whenever he would come in, and we'd be with friends, we'd be scared. But then as I would tell my friend, I go, wait for it. And when he turned around, you'd see a long white toilet paper sticking out of his asshole,
Nice.
right? And I go, there it is, the Korean kite. And they'd be like, oh, it's real, it's legend, but it's real, we discovered, right? And so it's like, and then I thought, and then as an older adult, I realized I have tissue in my butthole because we just have leaky butts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my
Smart.
asshole,
It's a nightmare.
it's just wet, and there's just shit on it.
Mild incontinence.
Yeah.
Mild okay, but I wouldn't
I'm
think
sorry for
it
that
smelled
story.
so
I
much.
mean, I just
Like, I didn't
the
think it would
story was a little
smell.
long, but I apologize.
Yeah.
I could have said no and just
Like
moved on.
Andre's nice, sweet face. Like I would think his asshole's a nightmare because it's just how sweet and innocent he looks.
Oh, right.
Brutal.
Yeah.
He's bleeding, his anal fissures.
But look at his smile right
Suspicious.
now. You stick his finger and he smiles like that, you don't like it. That's going to scar for you for life.
I would think it was going to make it sound like.
The mainstream is going the woke route, and they're doing that because, like Chris said, it supports a whole infrastructure of bullshit. It's like, if I'm going to review a comedy special, if I need purpose as a writer, I got to review a bad one and tell you it was good. And that's where I find purpose. Because if I'm telling you a good one was good, I have no purpose because you already know that because you fucking laugh.
And that's why.
You know what I mean?
And that's why.
I mean, reviewing comedy specials is hilarious. It's like, guy, we know.
Yeah.
We review it in real time by laughing
We watch
or
it.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that comedy special sucked because I used to put my daughter to sleep. Yeah. Okay. That's why I know it sucked. It was a fucking. And that's
But
why
these guys give themselves meaning by
Right.
going, look, it wasn't exactly funny, but here's why it was needed.
Yeah.
It's a
God.
needed special right now, guys.
That's why
It's needed.
That's why
That's
Giannis is such a
painful.
fucking genius. That's why Giannis is such a genius. Because
Don't say that or you're going to get kissed on the
I'll
lips.
kiss you right on the fucking dirty Greek mouth. So he said, because what he says, what we fucking have done now, he's like, you know what? These motherfuckers, these magazines want to lie and say this person got the #1 comedy special or go see these comedy specials and then fucking lie because it's an hour-long snooze fest. Then guess what we do? Giannis sits in his bathtub and he writes articles from the New York Times.
Yeah, we've just
from
been
the New
faking
Yorker, and we fake them.
Bill Burr called me up. He goes, guys, congratulations on the New Yorker.
Yeah,
I said,
Bill,
and
it's
I
a
went,
lie.
"Should I tell him? And I went,
Yeah.
I wrote that.
I wrote that. Yeah, he wrote it. Giannis wrote it from his fucking bathtub.
I'm just as American as anybody that lives in this country.
When was your first kiss?